tonight. Welcome to the first Dynamite being held outside of North America, and it's right here for you guys. Not only are you getting that, you're getting this weekend's AEW Saturday Collision after Dynamite, and you are kicking off All In Week. Loaded show for you tonight on both Dynamite and Collision. Of course, tonight's Dynamite will air later tonight in the U.S., but you can catch it on ITV this coming Friday. Great to see everybody here. People standing already. You guys are ready to go. I have been announced in the UK since before COVID, but it's always my favorite place to come because of the energy and the passion you guys have. This is going to be an awesome night. But before we start with Dynamite, how about one bonus match for you? All right, here we go. This match is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, let's go San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing 175 pounds. He is representing Spanish Announce Project, Serpentico.
Goes.
By submission, the undisputed British heavyweight champion, Michael Oku. Dynamite!
1-2-1. Switch the box on us here.
At this time, please welcome your Dynamite commentary team.
I know, but it gets fucking spicy.
The multi-award-winning Excalibur! The human suplex machine,
ECW used to run in Wales?
and they're joined, he's already in the ring.
Boy, this sounds
for
like
opening
a nightmare.
segment
Yeah, they
by the legendary
boxes, right?
Tony Schiavone.
No, but I'm saying on rehearsal, we had a different box. Jesus, I can barely hear you over the crowd noise. Yeah. fuck. And that left channel, as soon as that goes up, it's killing me.
Listen, talk that. Yeah, I mean, I don't shit, man. ISIS.
All right, well,
we're just gonna roll.
Yeah, muddle our way through this.
One, two. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. When there's like music or when they get loud, it gets a little muddled, but we'll get through it.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're fucking professionals, Taz.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. They're going to be loud. We should lay out a good amount here. Let people having a good time. The show didn't even start yet, so let's let them have a good time. Little did they know this man almost slept the night in Stonehenge on the street with Jeff Jones. Whoever just said that, you're real low.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time, please welcome the president and founder of All Elite Wrestling, Tony Khan.
We're going to have a good time tonight in Cardiff. Get ready for some of the best wrestling you've ever seen. And I know you've all seen a lot of wrestling out here, but I have to ask, how many of you are at AEW for the first time ever tonight? How many of you have been to AEW before? Awesome, that's what I thought. I thought we had some veterans. You're gonna have a great time tonight. We're about to get started with Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen, but don't go anywhere because after the first ever UK Dynamite, we're gonna make more history tonight. Right after that, we're gonna have the first ever UK Collision. So don't go anywhere, we're just getting started right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go! I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon.
Welcome, everyone, to the TBS Championship contract signing for this weekend at Wembley Stadium. Introducing first, the challenger, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
It's been a spicy, shall we say, few weeks between the challenger, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and the champion, Mercedes Moné. But it really came to a head this past Saturday at Collision.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look, you talk about spicy, before we get into that, anything Britt Baker does, the good doctor, it gets heavy duty, bro. You know what I mean? And this place is loud as hell, by the way.
That is right. We are loud. We are wired here in Cardiff, Wales. And this is the scene this past Sunday at Collision. After Britt Baker was victorious, Camille intercepting the kendo stick, snapping it over her knee, the low kick, and then almost snapping Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, in half. position, Camille the Brickhouse.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, your TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Since her arrival here in AEW, Taz, Mercedes Moné has more than exceeded, I think, any expectations put on her, winning not only the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, but also the TBS Championship, and bringing in some heavy firepower, some reinforcements in the Brickhouse, Camille.
Well, that's the key right there in Camille. She is for sure the Brickhouse. And with Mercedes Moné's experience, her expertise, her talents, her championships, and then to have that bona fide muscle like the Brickhouse is, man, that is going to be tough for Dr. Britt Baker to topple come Wembley Stadium this weekend.
That's right, this Sunday, August 25th. Live from London, England, Wembley Stadium. It's all in London. Mercedes Moné, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD for the TBS Championship.
CEO! Yo!
You gotta do it with a Welsh accent.
Ladies, want to remind you that you have agreed to no physicality here tonight. Mercedes Moné, this Sunday at the iconic Wembley Stadium, you will defend the TBS Championship against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Signing this contract, Mercedes and Britt Baker signing this contract makes it official.
Let's just get to it. Carter! Please say hello to your CEO.
Ooh, a little mock right there of Brick Steel.
Britt, this Sunday, when I make you tap out, everybody here is going to know the truth, what I've been saying for weeks. You're the past, and I will forever be the future.
Well, Mercedes Moné bringing a spotless AEW in-ring record to Wembley Stadium this Sunday.
That's cute. That's cute. You can say whatever you want now, but when I think of the past, I distinctly remember All In last year when you hobbled in on crutches to sit in the audience and watch me. Because let me remind you, before there was a CEO, there was a DMD.
That's true.
And Dr. Britt Baker, former AEW Women's World Champion.
You guys make me sick. A DMD. Britt, these people only like you because they see themselves in you. A loser. That's why this Sunday you won't beat me.
Is that a Welsh accent that I hear? These people?
Yes, that's what we were listening for earlier.
Rude. You need to be quiet because you guys are just a fan. You paid to see me. And you know who is my biggest fan? You. Britt, this is your dream match. I inspired you to become a role model and a wrestler. But you had to get a little degree to fall back on, so are you really all in?
I don't know if I would call it DMD, just a little degree.
I've been all in since I was 10 years old. I've been putting women's wrestling on the map. That's all in. But Britt, you don't have the guts to go all in like me, because you will never be like me. And this Sunday at Wembley, you will not beat me.
Every time Mercedes has called her shot here in AEW, she's completed it.
The guts. No, I had the guts. Mercedes, I had the guts, I had the heart, and I had the balls. Because I never had a plan B, I had 2 plan A's. You called yourself the blueprint, well, I'm the gold standard. You were one of 4, I've always been one of 1. You pride yourself in being a star maker. Cool. Well, I'm Britt Baker, and I'm the baddest bitch on the block. But you did get one thing right. I admired you. I wanted to be you, Mercedes. You walked so girls like me could run. So girls like me could be the first female and the foundation of the company you're sitting in right now. You made a difference. You made a difference, but that person doesn't exist anymore. That person is gone. You're a smug, arrogant ass, and you care more about being the highest paid female in professional wrestling than you do about your own damn legacy that inspired future stars and future role models like me. I don't know where that girl went, Mercedes, but I hope you find her again. And I hope you find her fast, because when I win that TBS title on Sunday at All In, that's the girl that I want to be able to say that I beat. Relax. I'm gonna follow the rules. I'm gonna follow the rules we agreed to. I'm not gonna hit you, Mercedes. But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
Well, she owed her that, Britt. Oh, Camille, that.
Britt Baker getting a little payback from this past Saturday at Collision.
Well, look at this.
Jeez. Mercedes got squished.
What the hell's that chair made of?
As the crowd here in Cardiff erupt with chants of DMD. Will this be the scene we see on Sunday at Wembley Stadium? Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, holding that TBS championship aloft. Well, we are just days away from All in London, but we have so much more still to come tonight. And to keep things going here tonight, let's head back to the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Chris Jericho, we are moments away from you going one-on-one with Tommy Billington, the Dynamite Kid. Do you have any final thoughts before you head into this match?
Hi, guys! You know, something's been bothering me, Renee, all the way on my flight over here to Cardiff, England. And that is this. Tommy Billington calls himself the Dynamite Kid. But what right does he have to call himself the Dynamite Kid besides the fact that he's blood related and the Dynamite Kid is his uncle? What gives you that right, Tommy? The Dynamite Kid is one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. So, are you as fast as Dynamite? Are you as good as Dynamite? Are you as angry and mean as the original Dynamite Kid? As far as I'm concerned, Tommy, you haven't even earned the right to be on Dynamite tonight. But you are. So this is your chance to prove yourself. Are you as good as the original Dynamite Kid? I don't think so. And Hook, I hope you're watching right now, because what I do to Tommy Billington, I'm going to do sevenfold to you at Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium. Big ass Wembley Stadium.
It is quite large.
And the Learning Tree.
Your opening match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Bad Apple, Brian Keith, and the Redwood, Big Bill. Wrestling out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Weighing 225 pounds. He is the FTW champion, the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
And the match for All in London coming up this Sunday was made official last week. It will be the former FTW champion, the cold-hearted, handsome devil, Hook, challenging the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho, this Sunday at All in London, live on pay-per-view. And Taz, I know even 120-plus days in, it still doesn't sit right seeing Jericho at that FTW championship.
No, I despise it. It makes me sick. And I hope the Dynamite Kid kicks the hell out of Jericho, and then come Wembley Stadium, Hook with a damaged eye and all whoops his ass.
His opponent, Russell Goldberg, winning England, Dynamite Kid, Tony Billington.
Well, Tony Schiavone, thanks for joining us here at the desk. Very interesting opening segment there between Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Mercedes Moné, but you've had the opportunity to call Tommy Billington's matches on Collision. He is an impressive young athlete.
And he seems to be getting more confident each and every time we see him. Excalibur, you know, he's going in against a real legend. I don't think there's any question about that. And unfortunately, I have a feeling, Taz, as we're approaching this Sunday, that Jericho's going to try to want to make an example of this young man. That's just how he thinks. Am I right?
Yeah, he basically said that just a moment ago. You're right, Schiavone, because Jericho is trying to send a message to Hook by using Billington as the sacrificial lamb. That's what I think.
Yeah, this past Saturday at Collision, Jericho threatened that the Learning Tree was going to tear the Dynamite Kid branch from branch, limb from limb, but a nice arm drag to open things up.
Very well done on that arm drag, I agree.
I really think in a straight wrestling match, Tommy Billington can really equal Chris Jericho.
Well, he could be. I mean, Jericho's got so much experience and such a legacy and so many championships. He's hated worldwide, but you can't discredit what Chris Jericho's legacy is. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no argument there.
Yeah, one of the most impressive wrestling resumes ever for Chris Jericho, despite how repugnant his personality may be. But Billington showing his agility, and now going over, breaking the wrist lock from Jericho and taking the side headlock is Tommy Billington.
I got to say, Billington with a good side headlock there, and his style, it's obvious how much he's studied his uncle, the original Dynamite Kid, who was one of the greatest of all time. I was a big fan of the original Dynamite Kid, so this young man is, I guess, paying homage to his uncle and doing it well.
Jericho looking for the trip. Billington, though, takes him off his feet with a shoulder tackle. Tommy Billington, native of Wigan, England. And so not only does he have the inspiration from his uncle, but the inspiration from one of the great professional wrestling cities in the United Kingdom as Billington connects with the drop kick.
Yeah, many who've been following Wigan and following the Snake Pit, home of, you know, some of the toughest men ever, like Carl Gotch, Billy Robinson, out of Wigan. And so here's another tough kid. And you know what? I like the fact that he's being aggressive, that he's going after Chris Jericho. Normally, I would say stay away from the floor because the Bad Apple's there, and of course the Redwood's there, but I like the aggressiveness.
Billington now with Jericho on the floor, assessing his options, and
that's not a mistake. You got to stay away from those guys.
That's right.
To Schiavone's point.
But luckily,
and don't turn your back on me, the kid.
I know. Luckily for Billington, the referee Aubrey Edwards, her eyes are directly on this action, so we're Brian Keith and Big Bill to intervene.
You see, there it is, right there.
She's turned her back, and now Billington into the post. Aubrey Edwards didn't see a moment of it, but fans, you will see all of the action in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
That, something like that, I mean, I'm saying the obvious here, but apparently, obviously was planned. You get the attention of the referee, or Chris would say, I will, and you do your dirty work on the outside, and that's changed the complexion of this match completely.
It always works. It's the oldest trick in the book. Jericho does it to perfection. The Redwood was right on top of it, as was Brian Keith.
And you know, Aubrey Edwards has to suspect something, but without seeing any of it, cannot do anything.
No, you're right. You can't blame the referee. Oh, what's this now?
I know why you want me to retire. It's because you want me to play for Cardiff City Football Club and get you back in the Premier League.
Oh.
Not even the great Chris Jericho can do that. Thanks, guys.
That was a left jab right there, brother. Coming out of nowhere.
Uncalled for.
Definitely a kick in the knees-ups, too. I gotta bring that out.
Well said, well said. That was that Welsh accent I was looking for earlier.
Yes, sir. I love this job, man.
You work here.
Yeah, I work here. I mean, it's great. Top to bottom, a great program. Oh.
That's right, Thomas Tony Storm putting her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against her former ally, Saraya, plus Ospreay and MJF face-to-face. Still to come tonight. Oh, but this massive trios match.
Wow.
Tony Khan announced earlier today, FTR, Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks and Jack Perry.
That was a strong chop right there. Here's another one coming. Yeah, Chris is heavy-handed. A lot of people don't realize that unless you've shared the ring with Jericho. He's a heavy-handed guy. You know, he was when he was younger, and he still is today, and the Redwood loves it. Redwood is going to face Hook, right, on Collision
Saturday on Collision.
Yeah, well, that's going to be tough for Hook.
How about Nigel McGuinness joining us later on?
Yeah, for the final showdown between Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland. Are we just days away from the end of the career of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson?
Well, we shall see. I mean, it's great that Nigel will be here also in his home country.
He's not Welsh.
No, but he's, well, yeah, maybe I should have said country. Look, I'm from Brooklyn, you know what I mean? So,
PSFTW.
Exactly. Jericho right now, he realizes he's going to keep the pressure on this young man, the Dynamite Kid, and he's staying on him, and that's the thing. He's relentless, so Dynamite here, he's got to try and find some kind of an opening, you know what I mean? He's got to try and find something, I should say.
Yeah, Jericho, a very intelligent wrestler, as Brian Keith takes a right hand into the head of Tommy Billington. Once again, Aubrey Edwards was distracted by Jericho, did not see it.
I think Jericho's losing his mind a little bit. He's insane, and I really despise that he has the FTW title. I do not like him. I hate him.
I think he lost his mind when he put that sticker on the title.
Oh, I know I did.
We are back with you on AEW Dynamite from Cardiff, Wales. A very vociferous crowd has joined us here tonight, and they have been letting Chris Jericho hear it all match long.
Yeah, Jericho's been all over the Dynamite Kid here. He's really just keeping that pressure on him, slapping him, yelling at him too, Shivani.
Yeah, taunting him is what he's doing.
Jericho said that Tommy Billington's not fit to carry on the legacy of that name, the Dynamite Kid. He didn't earn it. And Jericho is going to teach Billington a lesson here tonight. But Billington coming back, both men, same idea. The crossbody collision in the center of the ring.
You know, Billington does something that I love, and that is hit the ropes hard and fast.
Well,
there's a lot of momentum.
He does, and they both had the same idea, and I feel like Chris might have got the worst end of it. Let's see here. Even though Chris has a body weight advantage, but still, Billington came in pretty quick there.
Billington with the speed advantage. And now, laying in some right hands on the learning tree.
There you go.
Hammer throw sends Jericho into the ropes, and Billington got him as soon as he turned the corner.
Yeah, that running clothesline coming in hard with it.
And the drop kick once again, bringing Chris Jericho down to the mat.
Kid looks great, man. Look at this. Looks great.
Scoop and the slam by Billington, but not the sense of urgency you want to see against a veteran like Jericho, Taz.
Yeah, no, it needs to be super quick and relentless. I mean, you could see the stain in Dynamite Kid's face towards Jericho, but, oh man, this might be bad here for Billington.
Lion Salt connects center of the ring. Now Jericho, the leg hooked, and Billington able to kick out.
Ah, nice kick out there, Shivani, by Billington.
Yeah, and Jericho thought for sure he had it won. That smile on his face, don't let it fool you. He's pretty upset the Lion Salt didn't win it.
Oh. Those heavy-handed chops that you alluded to earlier, Taz, by Chris Jericho, finding their mark.
Yeah, and obviously for me, I'm really looking forward to seeing Jericho and Hook come Wembley Stadium this Sunday. I really am fired up about it. And, oh, look at my switches here. Watch out, German.
As I know we've said it before, we really appreciate you keeping your temper down here.
As Billington Near leg hooked, and Jericho, very late kick out.
Try to be a professional, you know what I mean? That's it. And,
I got it.
you know, obviously, my son doesn't need my help at all. So, you know.
Taz, though, after that, oh, wait, Jericho.
Oh, no.
Now looking for the walls. Swept out the leg on Billington. Both legs.
Billington's got to try and scoot out here or something. Man, he's in trouble here.
Can Tommy Billington survive this?
I've been in this. This is a brutal hold.
Notice how Big Bill has positioned himself to try to taunt Tommy, tell him to give up.
Tommy Billington needs to dig in those elbows, make that army crawl to the bottom rope. But Jericho,
Or roll in if you can. Now he's going to do what you just said, crawl, and that worked. Good for him.
Billington making it to the ropes, forcing the break from referee Aubrey Edwards.
It wears you out, though. It numbs your legs up. You lose some blood towards your lower body, hurts your lower back.
I guess Jericho thought he had won it. He was celebrating kind of in the ring.
Billington kick to the midsection, snap suplex.
Wow. Well, that's a move his uncle made super famous. One of the best snap suplexes you've ever seen was the original Dynamite Kid ever.
That was a pretty good one, too.
That was.
Oh, wait, Billington.
Oh, no.
Reverses through, and now.
Oh, my God.
Stone pile driver.
Can he get him here?
As Billington. No, I think the tombstone perhaps followed up by the diving headbutt. Yet another homage to the original Dynamite Kid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That would have been maybe an opportunity to get a cover, but.
Right, he's got a long way to go here, too.
Oh,
he's going the other way.
Billington! Brian Keith, his eyes were on Chris Jericho. He didn't even see Billington coming. And, oh, Big Bill!
Good sidestep there, using Bill's size advantage against him and using his speed. But you still got Jericho down there. Go for it, kid.
Yeah, he's a little bit closer now. That's good for him, obviously.
But Billington, the diving... Oh, code breaker!
But that's not good for him.
What a counter! Chris Jericho given plenty of time to recover. The leg hooked and the win.
The winner of this match, the FTW champion, the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
Well, Jericho one step ahead, as usual. That's his MO.
But Jericho had to rely on the Redwood Big Bill, on the Bad Apple Brian Keith. Will that be the case this Sunday when Chris Jericho faces the former FTW champion, the cold-hearted, handsome Devil Hook?
And Hook's got that injury still to his eye from the fireball by Jericho weeks back. Enough, Jericho. Just get out of it.
Hi, guys!
Damn it.
Yeah, we heard this earlier. We heard this high guy stuff.
Hook,
We get it.
you stupid bastard. I hope you were watching what just happened, because I'm going to do the same to you at All In. And Hook, if you were right here, right now, in Cardiff, England, I would rip you apart, branch by branch by branch by branch.
Oh, my!
Well, Jericho might get his wish.
I don't think Chris realized Hook was here.
It's Hook. Here he comes. Still patched up, Taz.
You see that bandage over his left eye, but Hook is not deterred. He is marching straight to the ring.
So much confidence. You can just see the way he walks to the ring.
Getting nose to nose with the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
There's no back down at him.
Oh, Big Bill from behind.
Took the eye off the giant there. Oh, God, no.
And big,
jeez.
God, choke slam. Hook put down. We mentioned it's going to be Jericho and Hook this Sunday, but this Saturday at Collision, Hook has to go one-on-one with Big Bill. What shape is the cold-hearted handsome devil going to be in come Sunday and All in London?
They're going to do all they can to take him out before Sunday, I can tell you that.
Well, Jericho obviously with the numbers advantage. Will that come into play this Sunday at All in London? We will find out on August 25th. And fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is an official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code Dynamite. And now from a word from our partners at DraftKings. I mean,
You have, really? Well, at least the guy in charge of the ring crew helped the talent out of the ring. The doctor's having a Pepsi.
Yeah.
oh, Bobby. Don't get jeered by these Welshmen.
Yeah, don't get jeered. I want to be Timeless Taz.
You're timely, Taz. Because you're always on time.
I'm played out Taz. I'm washed up Taz. I'm constipated Taz.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where a very high-stakes matchup is about to take place just days ahead of All in London coming up this Sunday.
This match is set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Introducing first, wrestling on Stage 7 at Warner Brothers Studios, she is the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
Well, there you see at the bottom of your screen, it will be Timeless Toni Storm versus the Glamour, Mariah May, this Sunday. But that could all change with this one match. It was this past Friday night at Rampage. Saraya saying she is a former AEW Women's World Champion. She never got her rematch. And Timeless Toni Storm offering a match here tonight in Cardiff to her former Outcast running mate.
Her opponent and challenger, be accompanied by Harley Cameron. Wrestling of Norwich, England, she is representing the Outcast, Saraya.
I think it's super smart, Excalibur, for Saraya to gun after the AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm just days before Wembley, because if anyone can defeat and capture that title right now on Dynamite, it's Saraya against Toni Storm.
Yeah, Saraya has been in search of her Wembley moment for 2024. Last year, Saraya captured the AEW Women's World Championship at All in London. And this year, I mean, Wembley Stadium, Tony, is so meaningful for people, not just in the UK, but all over Europe. It's the cathedral of football. But this Sunday at All in London, it will be the cathedral of professional wrestling.
And we were so warmly received a year ago, and we're expecting another gigantic crowd at the iconic Wembley Stadium.
Oh, the pop I got when I came out, I'll never forget it.
It's amazing. You got one tonight, too.
Well, yeah,
you did. You got one everywhere, dude.
So used to it, bro. You know.
Let's cool it with the dudes.
Okay, I better stop.
Call a match, dude. Before I give you a flat tire. All right, here we go.
Timeless Toni Storm, Saraya locking up. Nice arm drag there by the champion.
Look at, she's so unorthodox, Toni Storm. I don't know what that stance is. I don't think she's ever done that little kind of thing.
Well, you know,
she did it again. Have you ever seen her do this? Oh, I've been hitting her too many times.
You have been hitting her too many times.
All right, okay.
I'm kind of glad to see her back to her old self in a way, because after what happened at the hands of Mariah May in Calgary, she kind of went undercover, so to speak.
Roll up here, and Saraya breaks free, kick to the midsection. But even before that, though, I mean, there was when Toni Storm was the AEW Women's World Champion for the second time, and she lost the title. She had a bit of almost a descent into, I don't want to say madness, but unorthodoxy. And now look at this. Toni Storm. Some of
that trick.
Some of that old World of Sports style wrestling tricks, as now
she wanted to shoot the single leg.
And now goes over the top, rolls her up, and now high stack. Saraya able to break free. Now Saraya, though, the cradle, Toni Storm able to break free.
Got to be careful, though, Shivani, playing games with that lady there, Saraya. She is so accomplished and so credible. Must be careful.
And she's got quite a temper as well.
Big time.
Now you see at the bottom of your screen, All in London, live on pay-per-view this Sunday. Special start time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Scan the QR code on the bottom of your screen to join us on Bleacher Report. And if you can't be there with us live, All in London will also be available on pay-per-view through traditional and cable satellite providers, YouTube, DAZN, Triller TV, and PPV.com.
Hold on. I'm sorry. There's a streaming match going on, but continue. You're selling.
As well as Dave & Buster's locations nationwide, as Saraya now using the knees
She ragdolling Toni Storm, right? Uh-oh.
And now, Harley Cameron. Oh, Toni Storm. I think the side of her head clipped the top of that ringside railing.
Oh, watch out.
And Saraya, that cannonball, just flattening timeless Toni Storm. Saraya with the match in hand, and don't go anywhere because we're going to stick with the action in picture-in-picture.
I'll tell you, the folks from the Welsh, they don't like the folks from the Norwich, London region. I might have screwed all that up.
Norwich is actually not that close to London. It'd be like saying Philadelphia and Brooklyn are right next door.
Don't ever say that again.
Thank you, Dr. Geography.
Never say that again.
Carmen Sandiego to you, Tony.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, Saraya got booed like the Dickens here. People hate them. Just wanted to point that out. Breaking the count, smart right there.
That is a great observation, and one that Excalibur should have had.
Well, I mean, I thought he would expand on it, but he's not. He knows everything, right? I mean, he wins an award every week to be an announcer.
Oh, my.
Oh, the ladies are right here. Be careful.
Saraya, don't do it!
Toni Storm going head for...
She said, what are you scared of?
I'm scared of you, my dear.
You should be scared of her, Tony. She's crazy.
Saraya with a boot on the throat of timeless Toni Storm.
God. Now we got this Schneebitz on the gimmick here.
It goes like
Help
that.
a brother out. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's
We need this table all the time. It didn't break.
it bends, though.
Oh, Sanjay wasn't out here.
Oh, look at Harley Cameron. You talking about someone that's delusional.
Oh, no, insane. I mean, I saw her in a hotel yesterday, literally walking in the lobby, and I thought she was on her phone, like an earbud. She was talking to herself. There's nobody around her.
Very loudly, too.
You saw it, right? Crazy. Crazy woman.
Saraya applying pressure to timeless Toni Storm, breaking her down in the corner. Again, boot on the throat. And this match could be a trap for timeless Toni Storm. Maybe so fixated on Mariah May, perhaps looking past Saraya.
And as you know, that's it's so difficult to look past someone like Saraya with her legacy and her background. You know what I mean? That's so hard.
Yeah,
Toni Storm knows that.
I know, but I think Toni Storm may just be blinded by the hatred of Mariah May, the woman that she claimed she loved, that she brought to her bosom, so to speak. Well, literally and figuratively.
I'm drinking. I'm just gonna spit take of water. You say the word bosom. You're a man, damn it.
Big headbutt.
Say bosom. You sound like my grandmother.
So I'd like to say here that fans, you can join us internationally for All In.
Thank you.
On Triller TV, YouTube, PPV.com, The Zone, Main Event, and Sky. So mark that down and join us this Sunday all over the world for All In.
Referee Paul Turner giving the 10 count to champion and challenger alike. Toni Storm only now starting to rouse.
See the pain that Storm is in.
And that headbutt was emphatic, but now Saraya, you see, still unsteady on her feet.
Wow, they count in English here. That's impressive.
The AEW Women's World Championship is on the line. Timeless Toni Storm looking to defend against former champion, former friend Saraya. But Saraya was in the driver's seat just until a few moments ago when Toni Storm landed a well-placed headbutt. Oh, the DDT!
Saraya ducked. Thought she was going to miss that. Right, boom, she caught a DDT that hit its mark.
I don't think we're surprised, but it's a hell of a competitive match, guys.
Fisherman suplex and Saraya.
Excellent bridge right there. Great job, Toni Storm. Excellent throw.
Remember, Saraya, I mean, pro wrestling is in her blood.
Sure.
She comes from a family of great professional wrestlers, but she's also a former AEW Women's World Champion, capturing the title last year at All in London at Wembley Stadium.
Nice.
The nightcap, the cover, 2, and no, Toni Storm able to kick out.
In front of her family last year, of course. Her mother, Sweet Saraya, was there, and they all celebrated. The Knight family, very, very iconic in this country.
Absolutely.
And even Saraya, I think we mentioned this earlier, at age 13 started wrestling.
You don't want to mess with that family, Shivani. You don't want to fight the Knight family.
That's
They're
right.
nasty people, dangerous.
And Saraya in search of her Wembley moment this year. Will she have it? Will she go on to All in London to defend the AEW Women's World Championship against Mariah May? If she lands something big out of the corner like that flipping powerbomb, that could be the case. Now Saraya.
That's it.
DDT.
That's
You might be right.
Night,
Got a new
Toni
champion.
Storm. No, the rope break.
Oh, it was ring positioning that saved the title.
Tremendous ring awareness by the three-time AEW Women's World Champion, Toni Storm.
Absolutely, you guys nailed it. Ring awareness, knowing match sense, whatever you want to call it, knowing where she was in the ring. That's what you guys are talking about, and that's what Storm did. But I'll tell you what, that DDT was nasty, Shivani, real nasty.
And it takes things like that, ring positioning, awareness. It's all makeup of a great wrestler in any division.
It is. You know, it's just knowing where you are, having that awareness at all times, even when you're hurting or you're sucking wind. It's tough. It's a lot tougher than it sounds.
And remember, these women are former teammates. They know each other very well. They know their tendencies very well. And despite the fact that Timeless Toni Storm has undergone this metamorphosis, you know, at heart, she's still the wrestler that Saraya knew she was, a Sky High, and Saraya kicking out.
Well, look at this now. Harley's up on the apron.
Harley Cameron getting in the face of referee Paul Turner. Swing and a miss, and Toni Storm.
What the hell?
That's I believe the lip lock is the technical term for that.
Lip lock Jones.
Saraya, a little friendly fire there. Toni Storm. The roll up, 2 and...
Oh my God. Very high stack. Good kick out by Saraya.
And, the lip lock once again.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Storm 0. 1, 2, 3.
Great win.
The winner of this match and still AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
That's a legitimate win right there over a very legitimate woman. And that's excellent momentum going into Wembley for the champion here.
Yeah, good call, Taz. Thinking the same thing myself. A big win that she needed and she got.
The path is clear for Timeless Toni Storm. She will meet her former protege, the Glamour, Mariah May, this Sunday at All In London, live on pay-per-view. Toni Storm will have a chance at revenge. Oh, no! Where did Mariah May come from?
The shoe in the hand of Mariah.
The very shoe that bloodied Timeless Toni Storm, the proverbial dagger in the back. Now perhaps another shoe to the forehead ahead of Wembley this Sunday.
This whole thing is a little bit warped and wacky.
Well, Mariah being out of London, they're booing her here as well.
I think Mariah May will get booed everywhere she goes for what she did to Timeless Toni Storm. But Toni Storm does not have to wait long. This Sunday, she will have a chance at revenge, but will Timeless Toni Storm be too blinded by revenge, by wanting to take out Mariah May to effectively defend her AEW Women's World Championship? We will find out at Wembley Stadium and All in London, coming up this Sunday, live on pay-per-view. But let's head to the back where once again our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by.
It is my professional opinion that it is not Dynamite without hearing from the conglomeration. Mark?
You damn right, Renee. Thank you. The conglomeration is in the house, baby, and the word of the day is proliferation, because we have proliferated across the pond. We're here in the UK, and Sunday, All In, it's the biggest show of the year. We got Willow Nightingale and Big Time. They're gonna deliver a mixed tag team ass whooping. Me and Kyle and OC in the casino gauntlet. OC got the #1 spot, so you know we're gonna represent in there. Hey, tell them something, Kyle.
Well, I happen to think it'd be lovely if the conglomeration had a match on.
Oh, hey, you got this. You got this, brother. Simmer down, all right? Collision. You damn right, because we ain't at Wembley. We in Cardiff, Wales, baby. The word of the day is cardification. Damn it. Undisputed Kingdom. Conglomeration. Collision. Let's get it on, boys.
Oh my God, so good. You have no idea. It was really good.
Jealous.
Yeah.
All right, folks, coming up with our next segment, one of your favorites coming out in 7, 6, 5.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where we have what could be charitably described as a very combustible situation. No pun intended.
Ladies and gentlemen, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay!
What a reaction. What a welcome. My God, what an athlete. Well deserved. Yep. Well deserved for Ospreay.
And what a match it will be this Sunday when Will Ospreay challenges AEW American Champion Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, live at All in London on pay-per-view. It still trips me up every time, the American Champion, MJF.
Yeah, it's the low to Milwaukee. That's why it tripped me up. I said Milwaukee. They love Ospreay over here. They love him everywhere, not just here.
A tremendous reception for the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. And I talked about the combustible situation on our hands. You can see the security surrounding the ring. Understand that there is to be no physicality between MJF and Ospreay, with the threat of fines or suspension being held over the heads of both athletes.
Yeah, right now, Will's sucking up the moment, and well, he should.
He loves it. How can he not be amped up by this crowd? How can he not be extra motivated heading into All in London this Sunday, where he will finally, after weeks of torment, get his hands on MJF?
This is an incredible moment, and I'm glad to be witnessing it here at ringside. I really am. Well, so much for the great moment.
Yeah, I knew I smelled the skunk. And talk about a fart and jerk. Oof. There he is.
Look at this.
AEW American Champion, MJF.
And he's all USA locked in, huh? He's got the shirt, the jacket, the slacks, the belt.
The man who has made this match with Will Ospreay so deeply personal. After what MJF did to Daniel Garcia, he then targeted Ospreay's friends, taking out Kyle Fletcher. Then Michael Oku, an independent wrestler here in the UK, very close with Ospreay. I think given the opportunity, this crowd might do this all night.
I hope they do.
Guys, don't leave me out. Let's give Max a warm welcome. Mate, I'll be honest with you, it's unusual for an Englishman to be this loved in Wales. This is crazy. Do you want to know what I put it down to, right? This is what I put it down to. I liken it to that BBC show, Gavin and Stacey. See Gavin, Essex boy, trousers up, meets a Welsh girl, Stacey, falls in love, go on an incredible journey, and everyone here has seen my journey, mate. I worked on a mastic firm from Monday to Friday. I'd hop in my car, drive 3 hours to Wales. I've wrestled here in like church halls. Kathy's Bingo Hall was one of them as well. Yes, boys. Mate, last year I wrestled here in a bar that's filthier than the wife. But Sunday is about cleaning up the mess that you've made here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or whatever you identify as, allow me to say, you might as well call me Barry Scott. Because by Sunday, bang, and the dirt is gone.
For our audience in the US, I had to Google that one as well.
I know you sheep shaggers aren't very bright. And I suppose you aren't either, Will. You cleaned up my mess? That's interesting, buddy. Jam-packed arenas chanted my name twice as loud as they ever have yours. I'm talking. And unlike you, I didn't have to be a cute little flip merchant to get the job done. No. All I had to do was this. No. Every metric imaginable, All Elite Wrestling was better off. The show was 10 times better, not with a foreign freak from the United Kingdom on top, but with an American hero. So I'm a bit confused. What mess are you referring to that I made, Will? Oh, I know. I did make a mess, but the mess wasn't made whilst I was here. No, the mess was made when I left, because when I left, so did the fans, Will, which really pisses me off, because I was promised that during my absence, you were the golden goose. That you were gonna be able to hold down the fort here in AEW. So you cleaned up my mess, buddy. You might not be aware of this, but did you know that I came back early from injury before I was fully rehabilitated? Do you folks wanna know why? It's because I was begged by Top Brass in AEW and Top Brass in Warner Brothers Discovery to clean up your mess. You arrogant little prick.
Arrogant? You have the nerve to call me arrogant? Do yourself a favor, look in the mirror and shut up, you bellheads. Hey, look.
You see, Taz, a bell end is
I know the
Yeah, man, we
I've
were
been
all
here.
watching. Everyone, including myself, we heard about this renegade wrestling promotion that put wrestling first, that catered towards people that liked pro wrestling. And then we turned on the channel and to see you as the world champion, and we all started giggling, bruv. Everyone was laughing. Hell, dude, double clothesline was hilarious. I was laughing. But the problem is, the joke went on too long. And we steered so far away of what the foundation was, and it all culminated at Wembley Stadium, because at the grand stage, right, nobody talked about the main event being this epic clash between two of the best wrestlers. They talked about two friends jerking each other off, innit? You talk about people begging you to show up. Bruv, I weren't even employed last year. I weren't even here. Tony Khan gets on the phone to me. Think about it. He's got about 3,000 people signed there and their nan. And he calls me, a guy that lives an hour and a half down the road. I think it's mainly because to remind people what professionalism looks like. But this is where it gets sweet. Between me and you, Tony Khan says, Will, please go put on a good wrestling match, because I can't rely on my world champion to do it.
Wow.
Max, you have given everybody here entertainment, and I don't mind it. We all need a bit of entertainment, but we're meant to be the alternative. We are meant to cater to them and their voices. This is not only about restoring the international championship, it's about restoring the feeling, and bruv, I am the feeling.
You hear that, guys? Yeah. He's the feeling. He's the feeling. You know, Will, out of all the trash that just came out of your mouth, you got one thing right, truly. I don't care about catering to these people. These people are meaningless. I only care about one thing, and it's the only thing that matters. It's something that you lot are incapable of. It's what Americans do best. We win. You know what's so sad though, man? I actually believed that four-eyed, curly-haired dork Tony Khan when he told me while I was out injured, the company would be safe in your capable hands. Dude, who the hell are you? You only know who he is because you're redcoat terrorists. Everybody knows who MJF is. Everybody loves MJF. Professional wrestling analysts, pundits, present-day world champions, Hall of Famers, legends, all unanimously agree that I'm the best professional wrestler on God's green earth. So I'm curious, Will, who told you you were the best in the world? No. Stop. I'm dying right now. You can't be serious. Them? The fans? These people? Really? Will, that is so sad. These people know nothing about professional wrestling.
Matter of fact, they would cheer on a literal monkey, mindlessly flipping around, squatting down, and taking a dump square in the middle of the ring. And do you know how I know that's true, Will? Because they like your matches. So you be the feeling all you want, bruv. Because Friedman is the facts. The fact is, I am the youngest and longest reigning AEW World Champion of all time. The fact is, I headlined and won the biggest show of all time. The fact is, when they talk about this generation of professional wrestling, I'll be the ace and you'll be second place. The fact is, I hail from the only country in the world that matters, the United States of America. And most importantly, Will, the fact is, you got one move in the chamber, and it's the only move you can use to defeat me, the Tiger Driver. And the fact of the matter is, bud, you ain't man enough to pull the trigger. Look at me, boy! So you and your little fans can feel all they want, because I'm the facts. And facts don't care about feelings.
He's jealous. I got it. I understand what's going on.
Bravo.
He's jealous.
Max, you're right. You're in the history books. Congratulations, but there's something that I know about wrestling and the history books. They can easily be rewritten. What can't be rewritten is how people feel. Do you ever pay attention to this generation of professional wrestling? Or how about even the next generation of professional wrestling? Of course you don't. Allow me to tell you, you have never inspired a single person to want to do this. I have kids come up to me. Hell, Nick Wayne said that 8 years ago he watched some match at the Best and Super Juniors that I did, and he wanted to be a professional wrestler. Those same people that called you generational are the same people that said I changed the game forever. You want to know who the hell I am? Go all over Europe. Ask them, who is the best wrestler in the world right now? They will say Ospreay. Go to Australia and New Zealand. They will say Ospreay. Go to Japan and say Sekai Ichiban Pro-Wrestling Dari desu ka? They will say Ospreay. Go to America, go to your own state and say who's the best wrestler in the world. They will say Ospreay. And go up and down this country and say who the best wrestler in the world is. They will say me. And that's why I can't lose. Not in front of my family, not in front of this support system, not in front of my wife, my kids, and I know why you don't like me, because it took me 4 years to win them over. Mate, it took me 4 beats of my music to win them over. You let everybody down. They used to love you, and they don't love you anymore.
They loved me until you showed up and ruined it.
I think MJF just said the quiet part loud.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. He is jealous.
Shut up! Shut the hell up!
That says it all right there.
Yeah, he's an insecure, petty man.
No. You know what, Will? You're right. I could never be like you, man. You're a great human being inside and outside of this ring. You're a role model to fans the world over. You're a great husband.
You're a great father. You're a great professional wrestler. In every way, I fell short to be the face of AEW. You've manned up and done it. Congratulations. However, before the show tonight, I actually got to spend a little time with your wife. And that so-called kid of yours. I say I'm putting you over, buddy, calm down. I say so-called kid because his wife was in a prior relationship, had a child with that man, and then Ospreay stepped up into the picture and he has raised that kid like it's his own. Admirable. But I got one more fact for you, feeling boy. I got a feeling after the conversation I had with your wife tonight, the next kid she has won't be yours either.
MJF taking the low road, clearly trying to provoke Will Ospreay. And remember, there is fines, potential suspensions, restricting these men from any physicality here tonight.
Shivani.
Yes.
Shivani.
Yes.
You got Tony Khan in your ear.
Yes, I do.
How much is that fine if I twat him right now?
Okay, Will, that fine is 100,000 pounds sterling, $127,000.
100K.
I think everybody in the arena would pitch in. I don't know if they all have it. I mean, I'm good for $100.
Max definitely crossed the line, and Oscar's
it's worth it.
Oh boy!
Yes! And look at the security rushing him. Good. Ospreay will gladly pay that 100,000-pound fine.
Ospreay's dropping everybody around him here. It's going to cost a lot of money, but like he said, it's worth it.
Look at this. I mean, just five.
Oh! Good God. I think he hit him with the ring.
MJF.
Well, of course he did. Well, his hands were trapped by all the security.
The security was trying to restrain Will Ospreay, and MJF.
He was defenseless, Ospreay.
MJF using that diamond ring, that dynamite diamond ring.
He chooses to win matches. Why wouldn't he use it here? That's what he uses all the time.
He caught him right, I believe, right in the forehead.
Yeah, Ospreay's hands were restrained.
Max is gonna wear him out right now, I promise you that.
And Ospreay's bleeding.
Yeah, he got cut off. That diamond hit him right above the scalp.
In the world.
Max is obsessed. The envy, the jealousy is there. It's out. Oh, God.
The insecurities on display for all to see, but MJF, now look at this, mockingly covering Ospreay.
Yeah, it's more than insecurity is what we talked about, and I guess it's all tied in. It's jealousy.
And did you notice, though, after MJF delivered that brainbuster, Ospreay instinctively began clutching his neck.
Yeah, and he still, you can see it right there with that right hand.
Like it or not, Max picked his spot. He was defenseless. Oh, God, he's not done. Though security was, oh, look at this.
Oh, wait.
He's not gonna.
Not the Tiger Driver.
The move that Ospreay will not hit on anyone, refuses to.
And now, thankfully, security once again rushing into the fray.
Christopher Daniels in there, too.
Well, that is, yeah, Christopher Daniels.
Back up. Give me my belt.
And if Max isn't careful, I mean, he could be suspended. There might not be a match at all in London. But that could just be exactly what MJF wants.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ospreay is in bad shape, and it's going down at All In this Sunday at Wembley Stadium. But what shape is Ospreay going to be in come Sunday?
Live on pay-per-view.
Don't care about feelings.
All in London, 4 days away.
Look at the head on the man. Wow. Hey, do we have an energy drink here or something? I mean, the doctor has an energy drink, but the talent doesn't. Like, is there? I see a Monster Energy. I'm jet lagged. I'm falling asleep. I need something quick caffeine.
Now you're falling asleep because the Max talked for 20 minutes.
Look, can I have like a? I just want something with caffeine. I hope the world heals me. I'm just like a beverage. Something. I want a Celsius. I want a Monster. I want a.
I don't think there's.
The doctor has. I'm looking at that Monster he has. I want to go drink it. I need a stimulant. I need something.
All right, folks, come.
I've been informed that earlier today there was some sort of altercation in the office, and Hangman Adam Page has been asked to leave the building for the night. Actually trying to get word with him. Hangman, what happened?
I did what I had to do, and Sunday at All In, I am in the Casino Gauntlet. And understand me when I say that if you are in this match, if you stand between me and our world champion, I will run you over. Actually, matter of fact, Uno, come here. Come here. My old friend. Hey. Evil Uno.
Hey, what's up, Hanger?
You've heard about the Casino Gauntlet.
Oh, at Wembley. Yeah, this Sunday, of course.
Do you know anyone in the match?
Matter of fact, I just spoke to Christopher Daniels, and Evil Uno is in the Casino Gauntlet. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Renee. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Evil Uno does...
What the hell?
Get back here! Get back here! Like I said, I don't care who you are. If you are in my way, I will run you over! Because there is nothing that I want more out of this life than to make his joy, his happiness, his hopes and dreams go up in smoke.
Wow. Oh my God.
Well, Hangman Adam Page a cheap shot on his former friend, Evil Uno.
Rolled his bag over him. See that? Jeez.
But Hangman announcing he will be part of the Casino Gauntlet match coming up at All In London this Sunday on pay-per-view for a future shot at the AEW World Championship.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is for the AEW Continental Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, wrestler who served Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds. He is representing Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli.
Well, Claudio Castagnoli, well prepared for this match. Well prepared to potentially capture the title that eluded him last winter when Claudio Castagnoli competed in the first ever Continental Classic. He finished with 7 points in the Blue League, which was not enough, unfortunately, for Claudio to advance to the semifinals, but he has a chance here tonight to capture that title.
He was eliminated from reaching the finals after a time limit draw with Bryan Danielson in a classic matchup. Very close for him.
His opponent, wrestling out of Aichi, Japan, weighing 237 pounds. He is representing the Elite, and he is the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Kazuchika Okada, the second ever Continental Champion, defeated Eddie Kingston earlier this year to win the title. And Taz, I mean, this match between Okada and Claudio, a dream match in many fans' eyes, but really these two men on paper, so similar. Very similar height, very similar weight.
Sure, yeah, and probably close in experience. I could be off by a couple of years, but definitely a dream match. I don't disagree with you. Claudio, obviously the power advantage is going to go to Claudio.
Yes, and Claudio a shade more ring experience, but both men with 2 decades of in-ring action under their belts.
Yeah, you can feel it, Schiavone. These people want these two guys to lock horns right now.
Well, we're taking a look at 2 international stars.
Yes,
fans around the world know them.
Good call, Schiavone. Good call.
So Okada comes in with so much confidence, you could see it on his face. And he walked into, or was signed, I should say, full-time in March with AEW, and has been a juggernaut. I mean, he became a champion very, very quickly.
Yeah, it did not take Okada long to claim that AEW Continental Championship, but Claudio Castagnoli is primed and ready here tonight. And fans, before we get too far into this match, want to remind everybody that last Thursday it was announced that All In Texas will be taking place at Globe Life Field, the home of the Texas Rangers, on Saturday, July 12th, 2025, the first ever AEW pay-per-view in the great state of Texas. And you can go to allelitewrestling.com to sign up to become an AEW insider, to find out when tickets become available for All In Texas, coming to Arlington next year.
Oh, everything's bigger in Texas, and they do it big in Texas. And AEW is going to do it big come next summer for sure.
A clean break there by the champion, Kazuchika Okada. Claudio Castagnoli, while he has never achieved the heights that Okada has in Japan, he's been a champion around the world, and now has an opportunity tonight in Cardiff, Wales.
He just put Okada on notice.
And Okada flinched as well.
He did. I mean, I don't blame him. But yeah, I mean, he put Okada on notice, saying I could pop you with this uppercut form anytime I want. Strong side headlock there by Claudio.
Claudio's going to Mexico City this weekend. Wrestle on Friday.
Oh, is he?
Yes, at the Grand Prix International, and he could bring gold with him.
You're right. And look at that, just catching Okada in midair. That's the strength of Claudio. Rainmaker attempt.
He's not a little kayak scout. He's a big dude, man.
And now Claudio for the neutralizer. No, that's on his feet, and Okada a bit stunned.
Yeah, Claudio moves like a man, much smaller, much faster.
Yeah, highly athletic for a massive guy.
And a feeling out process continues here.
Yeah, it's important, especially grip strength. You can feel what type of power someone has in their grip. These guys both have fingers locked as they're kicking each other in the gut pretty hard.
And both men with a very similar reach. So just a bit of a mirror matchup as Okada continuing with the kick to the midsection, but Claudio returning. And the knee lift into the chest.
Quasi hip check with a knee.
And Claudio so dangerous with those uppercuts. Okada's felt the sting already. How many can he weather as he goes underneath? Big back elbow from the Rainmaker.
Wow, he hit those ropes real hard. It gave him a lot of momentum.
This AEW Continental Championship match will continue in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere. Claudio Castagnoli, his footwork is not slow by any means, but I think Okada still maybe with a half-step speed advantage on Claudio.
I think you're right. That's a good observation. I think you're spot on.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, I just try to help the people I work with. That's what I do.
That's a novel concept.
Yes, say that again, please.
Okada. Well, he might not be able to match Claudio Castagnoli in terms of the uppercuts. Those elbow strikes are well honed. And he's testing the jaw of the challenger every time he connects.
Yes, Calvin, you've seen a lot of matches for Okada in Japan. Do you think that when he comes here, becomes a part of AEW, and he becomes a part of the elite, that maybe, it's obviously changed his attitude, but do you think it's changed his ring style at all?
I think Okada, we've seen him in some very unique situations that we would not see him in New Japan Pro Wrestling when he was a part of their roster. I'm thinking specifically the Blood and Guts match, and Okada has shown how adaptable he is to unfamiliar scenarios. And his preparation for opponents, no matter how cocky and how confident Kazuchika Okada may seem, he never takes an opponent for granted.
Right. Hasn't changed at all.
And that's probably 20 sound bites in a row, Excalibur. And you're winning awards.
Hey, Casino Gauntlet match. Somebody's going to get a shot at the title. I'm telling you, Hangman Adam Page is not going to be denied.
I'm telling you. I think Excalibur wants to give me another Tiger Driver 96 or 98 or 99. But look at these two men here. locking it up.
Thanks, Tess.
Legs are locked in.
And Okada, he has that grip behind the kneecap. There's a version of a figure 4 leg lock, but using the upper body, and Claudio Castagnoli using a headbutt to escape.
Double axe right there to the back. I mean, you know, Shivani, you're asking Excalibur questions about Okada. I called this man's matches when he was a young guy, came to America on excursion. I saw him develop.
He's right.
Thank you. Don't ask him questions, ask me.
The AEW Continental Championship on the line. The Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the champion, looking to fend off the challenge from Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli winning the Continental Collision 3-way match 2 weeks ago to earn this shot at Kazuchika Okada. And Claudio, he called for it specifically for Cardiff, Wales, as there we see Claudio.
Oh, can he get him up? Can he get him up there?
That's a superhuman strength. I mean, that's from a deadlift. Look at that.
The vertical suplex. And you can see the pain intermingled with shock registering on the face of the champion.
And as you guys know, Okada is a bigger guy. Like, he's not 290 packed with muscle. He's 6'3", 6'4", big frame guy. It's tough to explain until you meet him.
230 plus pounds.
And just got muscled up, man, by Claudio.
And I mean, Taz, that's got to be a bit unnerving for Okada when you really feel the full strength. And we don't even know if that's the full strength of Claudio Castagnoli.
Who knows? No, that's a good point. Who knows? Claudio is so impressive, man.
He got whacked that time, the head like whiplashed him.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, Okada, man, he is kind of defenseless, maybe out on his feet.
And Claudio.
Here we go.
Sweeps out the legs. Could be a giant swing, but Okada, that's the preparation of the Rainmaker.
He knew it, and he got out of bounds, which was smart right there by Okada.
Yeah, you're right about preparation. Those up kicks took care of that. Looking forward to going back, taking him down. Oh, my God.
Whiskey Jones right there.
The uppercut connects. And this match, because it is for the AEW Continental Championship, contested under Continental Championship rules. No outside interference as Okada returned to the ring. That's why you don't see Wheeler Yuta out here with Claudio Castagnoli. That's why you don't see the Elite or Jack Perry in the corner as Claudio goes for the cover.
That's kind of the deal with Continental, man. The Continental Classic, the Continental Championship. I respect that. I like it. One-on-one. 1v1, as we say in the sport game, my friends. 1v1. I got a history in that. Thank you, Mike.
Okada inviting the contact from Claudio.
Oh, he wants to hit him again.
Okada's jaw is set. Claudio, though, a little shimmy. She's feeling it.
Big ones.
I think Claudio's going to win the slugging contest. Well, he did.
Yeah, 3 straight shots.
Right.
Sends the Rainmaker down.
You don't see that. I mean, a guy crumble after those, but right across the cheekbone and the jawline.
What about this all-star lineup we have in this program tonight we've had so far? Getting into All In, man. It's
DDT by Okada.
It's been tremendous.
It has been for sure, an electric show.
That's right. We still have that huge trios match. The Young Bucks and Jack Perry taking on FTR and Darby Allin ahead of All In London, plus the final showdown between the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, who puts his career on the line this Sunday at All In London against AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of love here from our fans here in Cardiff and Wales in the UK, and our first
recovery, lateral press, hook of the leg.
First Dynamite here in the British Isles. How about that?
Yeah, it's awesome.
First Dynamite outside of North America.
That's right.
They have their own language here, you know, Cardiff and Wales. They speak Welsh.
Yep, a lot of consonants.
They have all sorts of Welsh.
As Kazuchika Okada, maybe thinking Tombstone. As Claudio, he lowered his center of gravity, preventing Okada from...
Yes, he did off the gut wrench. Oh! That's a big one again.
And the longer this match progresses, the more impactful those uppercuts from Claudio Castagnoli are going to become. Intercepts the boot of Okada, and both men tumbling over the top to the floor.
Two big men taking a tumble that time. And again, Claudio wins the slugging contest.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't think if you're Okada, you got to start rethinking the punch for punch, trying to go strike for strike with Claudio.
And these are the types of matches that have become to define the Continental Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Began when Eddie Kingston won the title last December. He set a great example of what a Continental Champion should be. And Okada sending Claudio Castagnoli head first in that steel ring post.
That's going to change the complexion of this match.
Claudio Castagnoli rattled, and the action in this Continental Championship match will continue in picture-in-picture. Okada, Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, I remember that Continental Classic you said about Eddie Kingston. And by the way, Eddie, if you're listening, get well soon, buddy. Some people miss you in the locker room. Maybe not everyone, but a couple guys. Two guys.
Well, you know, it's interesting to hear from Eddie Kingston on Collision this past Saturday.
He was very fired up. He had a lot of opinions.
A lot of opinions specifically about Bryan Danielson. He said if Danielson, Okada battering Claudio in the corner, but
I guess we're wrong on the striking game, Shivani. Wow,
I guess we are.
That was impressive. Who was saying in Calvin?
That Eddie Kingston said if Bryan Danielson does not change his attitude, his career will in fact end this Sunday. He needs to bring everything that made him the living legend in professional wrestling.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't get Eddie talked about the attitude of Bryan.
Oh, wait a second. Claudio steps through. Sharpshooter, center of the ring.
That was quick. Very quickly applied and perfectly done by Claudio. Gripping over that kneecap like that is key.
And Okada flattened out in the center of the ring. Can he make that crawl to the bottom rope? Can he use his length?
Oh, I guess not.
Yeah, Claudio using his power to drag the Rainmaker back towards center.
Look how low he's sitting, almost sitting on the lower back.
And that just tears off your lower back and your glutes, which is your buttocks muscles, and your hamstrings. I mean, it really does. It's just numbs your whole arse and whatnot.
That Welsh accent of yours coming out. Oh no, look at that. Okada made the reach for the ropes, but Claudio converting into a crossface, rolls him back towards center, flattens him out, almost a version of the LeBell lock.
That is locked in perfect with that S-grip right across the eyes.
Yeah, take a look at the forearms of Claudio and the pressure. You can just see it through the forearms and the triceps.
And importantly, the grip over the eyes of Okada and also inhibiting the breathing through the nose.
And that helped. Nice
Okada,
counter.
the reversal.
When you cover someone's eyes too and their nose, the breathing, it also builds up the stress. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, Claudio on target.
Wow.
Claudio was machine-like.
Wow, you're talking about knocking someone, as you said, on the arse, man.
Yes,
he went flat. I didn't think Okada was going to come out of that at all. I thought he was out.
But also, Claudio showing great awareness. He connected with the uppercut and fell immediately into a pinning predicament. Testing the champion even further. 3, 4, 5 unabated shots. 6 now.
Beating the hell out of him.
Oh, Claudio.
It's like getting hit by a car a bunch of times.
I think in a boxing match, they may have stopped it by now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I probably would good reason. Yeah.
AEW Dynamite coming to you for the first time ever from Cardiff, Wales, where the AEW Continental Championship is on the line. Claudio Castagnoli, the challenger, with the advantage on the Rainmaker. Kazuchika Okada, the champion, but perhaps for not much longer.
Yeah, right before the break, Claudio was just hammering Okada in the
Look at that gut wrench.
Look at this raw power.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Almost like a Corellan lift there from Claudio Castagnoli.
That's exactly what it was like in that stomp.
Big foot stomp. Claudio falls into the cover, and Okada able to kick out.
Well, you're not going to be a great champion like Okada was in Japan and all those IWGP heavyweight championships he won without being able to come back out of something like that. You got to be able to not only lay in the offense, you got to be able to come back, man.
You're right, and to that point, how battle-tested the man is, but here he comes. Watch out! Oh!
Great vertical leaping ability by Kazuchika Okada, that track and field background serving him well there with that drop kick to send Claudio falling to the floor.
Very hard to do that. I mean, the explosivity in his legs and his hips beating Okada, it's so impressive right there. But you talk about that track and field background, also was an excellent baseball player in Japan when he was younger. I believe he played collegiate baseball, but not in the SEC, that's Japan.
You never know with the conference realignment.
Well, that's true. There's a lot of teams there, schools there.
As Okada, he likes the elbow drop. Claudio intercepting Okada with the uppercut.
You know, give Okada some credit. He stayed on that top, and he's staying on it as best he can right now.
May not be for much longer.
Man, he didn't need to fall to the floor. I gotta crack his noggin.
Yeah.
Well, now Claudio thinking superplex on the champion. Okada, though, you can see he's trying to lace his right leg underneath that top turnbuckle to prevent Claudio from hoisting him up. But Claudio, determined.
Oh my God, this guy, power to strengthen Claudio. He's gonna super duperplex. No, maybe not.
Okada's done a good job of hanging on up top. Real good job.
Kazuchika Okada loosens the grip of Claudio, but Claudio, look at this, balanced on the top rope.
These are two big guys in a danger zone here in that corner.
Oh, headbutt sends Claudio stumbling back into the ring as Okada to the top, leaps up and over, but the roll through as Okada, John Woo drop kick sends Claudio crashing into the corner. And the scoop and the slam. Okada now thinking elbow drop perhaps again. As the Rainmaker takes flight, connects with the elbow drop, but elects not to cover a potential mistake by the champion, Taz.
Get this.
Yeah, I'm surprised at Okada, but he must feel confident.
Oh, brother.
He must feel confident, Okada, that he's got him.
Oh, look,
just stepped on him.
The step over.
Walked right over.
Look at what Claudio's getting up.
Unbeknownst to Okada.
Okada spending too much time.
Oh, wrong swinging.
The giant swing for the Rainmaker. Claudio taking the champion for a ride.
It's truly one of the most amazing moves in AEW.
I would projectile vomit. I want to vomit watch it.
20 revolution. Giant swing from Claudio Castagnoli. Remember, he won the Ring of Honor World Championship with that very move.
Dizzy's, man, it dizzies you up. They want one more time here at Cardiff.
As Claudio hits the ropes, looking. Oh my God!
Right in the face.
What great timing by the champ.
What a drop kick in the mush.
Timing and precision by the Rainmaker. And speaking of which, no, Claudio uppercut connects.
Tremendous by Claudio. Excellent.
Claudio Castagnoli looking for neutralizer. Okada. Counters. Neck breaker.
Great counter by Okada. Great counter.
Wow, these guys are leaving it all in the ring. What a match.
The people love it.
Remember that huge trios match still to come.
Plus, fans appreciate what AEW is bringing to the table tonight.
Plus the final showdown, AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland versus the American Dragon Bryan Danielson, not versus. They will meet face to face one last time ahead of the match this Sunday at Wembley Stadium, just 4 days away. It could very well be the end of the career of the American Dragon Bryan Danielson.
These guys
1 minute remaining in the time limit. 1 minute.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
1 minute. And now this definitely favors the champion. Claudio.
1 minute.
Yeah, 19 minutes have gone by. What a match it's in. And now both men in the Continental Classic. We see these classic matches with a 20-minute time limit.
Backslide, a chance to end in 2. Nope, loses the wrist, loses the grip, but controls the wrist. The pop up, the uppercut!
Oh, he rolls out of the ring. Claudio reaches for him. He's got to bring him back in.
He got caught on the bottom rope. Okada got caught.
Can Claudio bring him in? Can he get the pinfall?
Time is ticking.
Again, it's the 20 minutes for a Continental Classic Championship match.
Okada's hanging on to the side of the boat.
Oh, the stomp on the
I'm digging this, guys.
And look at Okada. He was trying to escape again, and that is it. Oh, man.
Wow. The 20-minute time limit has expired. The official decision of this match is a time limit draw.
Wow. The clock, the ally of the champion here tonight. As Kazuchika Okada escapes Cardiff, Wales as the Continental Champion.
Many fans don't like it, but every fan here, many fans don't like it, but every fan here appreciates what they have seen.
What an unbelievable match. Congratulations to Claudio. Congratulations to Okada. That match was phenomenal.
Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the EVPs, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, and the TNT Champion, Jack Perry.
Hey, Cardiff! What would you say if I asked you this simple question? Would you guys like to see these two gentlemen go 5 more minutes?
Something akin to extra time in football, perhaps. Fans here in Cardiff definitely want to see it. I know the fans at home want to see it.
And I think the EVPs can make it happen, right?
Now, unfortunately, that's not going to happen tonight.
Brother.
You see that the contract for this Continental Classic read that my man, the Rainmaker, had to wrestle for 20 minutes, not 25. And as you know, we are EVPs, so we happen to be sticklers for the rules. So Claudio, great effort, man. Maybe next time.
Sticklers for the rules.
Now I gotta ask you to remove yourself from the ring because we have a match. And unfortunately, if we have to, which we don't really want to, we're gonna have to physically remove your ass from the ring.
Sticklers for the rules only when it benefits the Elite. Look at Claudio Castagnoli.
Well, the Elite might need more guys.
Yeah, baby.
Claudio, he put the mouth guard back in.
That was 4-on-1, but the music hits. It's going to even up here a little bit.
This is a trios matchup for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Introducing the opponents. First, Darby Allin.
Darby Allin will challenge Jack Perry for the TNT Championship this Sunday at All in London in a coffin match.
His partners, Dex Howard and Cat Wheeler, FTR.
And likewise, FTR will challenge Matthew and Nicholas Jackson for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. But they're not the only team. Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, The Acclaimed will also be a part of that three-way match.
Yeah, it was completely out of hand on Collision, as we saw live this past Saturday on TNT.
Right up.
Fight everywhere.
And Claudio picking up right where they left off, and now FTR, the Bucks, Jack Perry and Darby Allin. Pairing off.
Wow, right to the right here. Jack Perry hit that guardrail really hard.
And, damn. Darby went for that coffin splash against the guardrail, but nobody was home. And this match, this is not no disqualification. This is a straight up pinfall countout submission or disqualification match.
And there you go. Rick Knox says 2 men are in the ring, so he's called the bell. Can you believe what we've got coming up Sunday? We've got the London Ladders match. We've got the Casino Gauntlet. We're going to find out what other team is going to be in that trios title match.
That London Ladders match for the AEW World Trios Championship, the Patriarchy, along with the Bang Bang Gang. Oh, Dax Harwood, big back elbow there. The lateral press.
A coffin match. Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland, and then, of course, MJF. What a night it's going to be.
That's
unbelievable.
House of Black, Bang Bang Gang, and the Patriarchy, plus one more team to be determined in that London Ladders match. Of course, the Casino Gauntlet match for a future shot at AEW World Championship. We know Orange Cassidy.
You see Darby wanted a piece of Jack before next week, before Sunday, I should say.
There is nobody like Darby Allin. I've never seen anybody like him in my lifetime.
Look at this, FTR sweeping through the legs. They were looking perhaps for a sharpshooter on the Bucks, but Matthew and Nicholas Jackson sent an FTR to the outside.
You got FTR and the Bucks, two of the greatest teams ever, right here. Whoa!
Yeah, I mean, think about 1 year ago, their match at All in London, Wembley Stadium. But right now, Darby,
big coffin drop off the top.
The human battering ram just flings his body, throws it at anything.
And you have to imagine that Matthew and Nicholas Jackson still has some unfinished business with Darby Allin. I'm thinking back to Revolution, Sting's final match, where Sting and Darby Allin defeated Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. Almost like a doomsday device with a kick.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen that done before, but that was wicked by the Bucks.
Well, this match, as wild as it is, will continue in picture-in-picture, and you won't miss a moment.
Boy, Jack trying to get in those blows, man, before Sunday.
Yeah, the hands wrapped around the throat. Darby Allin. What about that new TNT Championship that Jack Perry revealed on a Collision? It goes for the cover. We'll talk a little bit.
I actually like it.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But Jack Perry doing some amateur metallurgy.
Amateur what?
Metallurgy.
Yes, metal work. It's Shivani. He's a metal worker. I like it.
It's still to come tonight. The final showdown between Swerve Strickland and Bryan Danielson. Guillotine leg drop from Nicholas Jackson. The cover.
I love the chants, big chants. Everything's like a big soccer game.
They love songs here.
Yeah, I like it. They sing songs.
They got a song in their heart, just like you.
Yeah, same thing.
Excuse me. That's Remix Jones.
I don't know what the hell they're saying. They speak English. Speaking Welsh.
Darby sent hard to the corner. Tag is made. Darby trying to fight his way over to FTR, but Nicholas Jackson intercepts with the gut buster in the...
There's that teamwork right there. We're talking about the Bucks.
Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo, and look at this. Matthew Jackson's baiting Cash Wheeler into the ring. Rick Knox trying to...
That Casino Gauntlet, man, and all in this Sunday at Wembley. Hey, Hangman is looking like he's ready to chop someone down, boy. Oof.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy, the #1 spot. It's a match that can end at any time, so that #1 spot, a huge advantage.
Yeah, big time.
It can end before all the competitors have entered the ring.
OC has it.
Who's going to be that last team to enter the London Ladders match? We'll find out on Saturday on TBS, on TNT, I'm sorry.
Think the international fans care about that?
No, they don't.
Okay.
I know who cares. I care. I care, damn it. Get it right, Shivani. Get it right.
Okay. Dude.
Jack Perry now is keeping Darby down with that tight rear shin lock.
Action continues from a packed house here in Cardiff, Wales tonight on Dynamite. A big-time trios match ahead of All in London as Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, are teaming with Jack Perry as Perry goes for the cover.
I love that teamwork by the Bucks and Jack Perry, the elite right there. What they did, those kicks, and that buckle bomb was really nicely done. I mean, I'm sure Darby's not happy about it. He's hurt.
Yeah, Darby is hurting. This sellout crowd has been with each and every move and hold and blow that we've seen tonight.
Oh, Darby, the sunset flip, rolls Jack through, but Jack maintains control of the legs. Darby.
Beautiful counter to get out of that.
Dax the
Darby. He's a big Dax now.
And the slugger.
Dax, big right-handed bombs being thrown to all three opponents.
Yeah, quick hands by Dax.
And Dax Harwood, and now Right hands again on Matthew Jackson.
I love that crossbody. It wasn't exactly Ricky Steamboat-esque, but it got the job done. That's how Dax does it.
Great awareness by Dax to be able to do all of this.
Great
Send
German.
everybody out.
Yeah, nice German, followed by another one. Way to go, Dax.
Do it again, man. Here we go.
FTR with a chance this Sunday to become 3-time AEW World Tag Team Champions at All in London, but Dax and Cash, they will have to contend with not only Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, but with the acclaimed well, he's got it. Drop brainbuster. Dax got it. 2. No, Perry able to kick out.
Hey, man, tip your cap to Jack Perry right there, kicking out. Man, that was nasty.
I have no idea how he got out of it.
I don't know either, man. That was really impressive, that kick out.
Oh, wait. Could be a shatter machine in the future for Jack Perry. Dax and Cash.
In it right now, man. Go into Wembley on Sunday with a big win.
Oh, knee strike from Jack. Swing and a miss. Now, backdrop on the TNT champion, Jack Perry. As Cash Wheeler, though, the uppercut takes down Matthew. And Nicholas gets taken down as well. Jack Perry charging in. Gory special there by Cash Wheeler. Super kick from the Bucks. Backslide by Jack Perry. Shoulders pinned, but Cash able to kick out.
Oh, he had him. Thought he had him.
We touched on it a little bit earlier, but what about that new TNT championship that Jack Perry unveiled this past Saturday at Collision? He minted it himself.
I think he did a great job on it. I think it looks real cool.
As
some splattered blood on there. Oh, look at this. EVP trigger.
EVP trigger. No, 15% there for Matthew and Nicholas as Cash Wheeler avoids the trip. And Nicholas Jackson could not avoid the power slam. Jack Perry is super kick.
What a shotgun.
Matthew, he faked high with a super kick. DDT, and now the legs of Matthew and Nicholas both swept out.
Double sharpshooters here.
Wait. Darby.
And that's a Scorpion Deathlock.
Knows a thing or two about a Scorpion Deathlock. Look at this. Darby and FTR with the EVPs.
I think it's tremendous that all 6 men have these big title matches coming up on Sunday, but they are leaving nothing to chance here tonight.
That's how you got to do it. You cannot go half speed no matter what. Big, huge show coming up at Wembley. Don't matter. You got to leave it in the ring tonight right here.
You can scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us on Bleacher Report. If you can't be there live, we'll also be available on pay-per-view through traditional cable and satellite providers. YouTube, DAZN, Triller TV, PPV.com.
I think they're leaving, guys. I think the Elite's we're done with this. We're out. We're out of here.
Oh!
What the hell?
Cash Wheeler!
Cash.
They were taking their belts and going towards the entryway here.
Cash stopped them in their tracks.
And Dax now into the corner. Matthew Jackson, the Bandera, elevates him over the top right hand, stinging the jaw of Dax Harwood, but the legs swept out.
Oh, boy.
Super kicks from Nicholas.
And, 2 of them were on target.
Oh, Darby, the combination. Rolls free. Code red! But Jack Perry right there. Oh, the Scorpion death drop.
Wow, right in the face of the mentor and buddy of Darby, the Stinger.
Absolutely, right out of the Stinger playbook. Good call, Taz.
And Jack Perry, since his return to AEW, he's been using this running knee strike out of the corner. Darby avoids it.
There it is.
And the shatter machine.
Oh,
Jack rolled out.
And now tag Darby is legal.
Yeah, I don't think that that's Matt Jackson. I don't think he realizes it.
FTR looking to import a little power and glory.
Not done.
Here comes a legal man. Here comes a legal man.
Darby Allin, the legal man. The coffin drop. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what a match.
The winners of this match, the team of FTR and Darby Allin.
And those guys tore it up. Great job by all 6 athletes.
Absolutely. Tip of the cap to all 6. Cannot wait for Sunday, guys.
Now some momentum for FTR as they head into this AEW World Championship 3-way match. But not only will they have to contend with the Young Bucks, but Max Caster and Anthony Bowen, the Acclaimed as well. And Darby Allin, momentum headed into his TNT Championship coffin match with Jack Perry. Darby Allin, perfect in his career when it comes to coffin matches. Will that continue this Sunday, 4 days away at All In London, live on pay-per-view.
Well, the Elite need to regroup here. They're right to my right, and I think they're leaving.
They're leaving. Leaving here, the crowd here. Well, wait a second, just as the Bucks and Jack Perry are about to make a hasty retreat. The Acclaim's music hit.
Yo! 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 Listen! It's really nice. The entire royal family showed up today. Of course, the court jesters, FTR, and the Young Bucks, my two favorite princesses. Well, listen up, sweethearts. You're looking at the kings of tag team wrestling right here, the Scissor King Anthony Bowens and the best wrestler alive, AKA The Acclaimed. I gotta give you guys a lot of credit, and the Young Bucks credit too. Considered the two greatest teams in the history of our sport, yet neither of you guys could beat me and Anthony in the last week. And Sunday is gonna be no different. The kings get crowned, the belts come home, and it's time to nut up or shut up.
Oh yeah, that's right. As much as we want to come down there right now and beat your ass from Principality Stadium all the way to Cardiff Castle, we have nothing left to prove. FTR, Young Bucks, you can't beat the Acclaimed, and that's not gonna change this Sunday at All In, because Max and I, we are gonna fight! We are gonna fight until we are the next AEW Tag Team Champions! Why? Why? Because everyone loves me!
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you!
Will we see new champions crowned this Sunday at All In London? Can the Acclaim become 2-time AEW World Tag Team Champions? Will FTR complete the trifecta and become 3-time AEW World Tag Team Champions? Or will the reign of the EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, continue? But one more time tonight, let's head to the back where the remarkable Renee Paquette is standing by.
Excuse me, Will. Sorry. We are 4 days away from All In after what we just saw in the ring with MJF. What's your status?
I saw him. Hey, look at me! Look at me! Do it. I mean it. Do it.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where our colleague Nigel McGuinness is about to moderate the final showdown between Swerve Strickland and the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
At this time, I would like to introduce a man whose star has blazed across 2024. Undefeated. This man is the franchise player here in AEW, and he is also the most dangerous man in AEW today. Ladies, gentlemen, and sheep, give it up for the AEW World champion, Swerve Strickland! Whose house?
Well, Nigel McGuinness' assessment of Bryan Danielson's opponents has a tendency to be pretty biased. I will say that, I mean, he was accurate about our AEW World Champion.
There's no doubt. Here comes the champ right here. Strickland in the house. Prince Nana right there doing his thing. You cannot dispute anything, how successful and the momentum, the movement of Swerve Strickland, Shivani, it's been awe-inspiring.
It has been a great run for Swerve Strickland, and many feel it will continue after Sunday. I don't want to bring Eddie Kingston into this much, but Eddie's comments about Bryan's attitude is not right. I don't get that. I don't get where he's coming from.
Sorry, let me take you back just a few months ago when Will Ospreay was getting checked out by the docs, and Bryan Danielson just implored him, said, do it, do it. I mean, I have to imagine he's asking Ospreay to use that Tiger Driver 91 against MJF this weekend.
To me, that's the attitude you need. You
can't leave anything in the tank.
No, you can't.
It's all about Strickland. It's all about Danielson. It comes to a head. We'll see what happens come Sunday at Wembley Stadium.
And I'm going to be very honest. All of our fans who watch Collision on TNT on Saturday know how biased Nigel is against Bryan Danielson. They have had some tremendous matches in Ring of Honor over the years. Tremendous matches. He's not forgotten about it. Let's see how this all plays out with him holding the microphone.
Yeah, but he's not wrestling for the championship, Shivani.
I know he's not.
So, like, you know what I mean?
And with that in mind, allow me to introduce his opponent at Wembley Stadium. But before we get to that, champ, what an honor it is to have you here. Now, Bryan has made no secret about his physical condition. I mean, people have been calling him Brittle Bryan, the neck break kid. Whereas you, champ, are in the best shape of your life. Question to you, how does it feel to be going into this match as an overwhelming favorite?
Oh, I don't know about that.
See, like I was saying, all this is not going to take away from the fact that it is going to be a tremendous one-on-one battle. It will be a battle Sunday.
Well, as you already said, Nigel, I'm the most dangerous man in AEW. And that's not because, well, actually it is. It's because of the pain I endure and inflict, but also because of the people that I've defeated to get here and to keep this AEW World Championship. Let's make a list, shall we? You all know them, you all seen them, right? Hangman Page twice now. Jay White, Takeshita, Samoa Joe, Claudio Castagnoli, Christian Cage, and the man that put Bryan Danielson's neck in jeopardy the way it is, Will Ospreay. I'm telling you right now, Bryan Danielson, I am going to dissect you from head to toe in that ring at All In. I'm going to do it purposefully, menacingly, and scientifically.
Well, that is certainly an impressive list, champ, but there's one person who wasn't on that list. And with that in mind...
Whoa, hold up. I'm not done here yet, because as much as I truly appreciate Bryan Danielson being the generational legend that he is. I mean, I'm talking about another Pacific Northwest native like myself, 2 Washington State-born wrestlers in the main event of All In for this World Championship, but I still can't help but feel disrespected by you, Bryan. Because I keep hearing all your little scripts from these interviews that you've been doing lately saying that you're ready for retirement. You're ready to walk off and be a family man. And that is what pisses me off. That's a slap in the face to your world champion, because you're trying to take that from me. You're not taking that moment from me, Bryan. I'm the one that's going to take it from you. I'm going to do something to you that makes sure that you don't get the itch. No, you're not capable of getting back in the ring after All In. And by some act of God, some lightning striking down and reviving your body after I decimated in this ring at All In, maybe you do get the itch. Maybe you do get that little fighting spirit, that American dragon in you that wakes back up and fires back off and thinks that they can get in this ring and do it again. Maybe you want to keep it under wraps and keep it from me. Maybe you want to go into some independent wrestling show in the state of Washington. No, don't you go nowhere. You stay right here. Maybe you want to do a little independent show and wrestle without me knowing I'm going to be there through the curtain and beat you down. Maybe you want to go all the way to Arena, Mexico and hide under a mask, under a different alias to try to get your little kicks off again. Guess what? I'm going to be in the streets of Mexico and I'm going to beat you down. Or maybe it gets to the point where you're feeling it a little bit. Maybe you get to the point where you're like, I'm gonna have a sit down in my home with my family and I'm gonna discuss with my wife, hey honey, I think I'm gonna get back in the ring. I think that I can do it again. Guess where I'm gonna be?
Well, I think Danielson's heard enough.
He certainly has.
Oh, my God.
About a hop. Yeah, when you invoke this man's family. Oh, Danielson.
Danielson exploding on the scene here.
Damn. Well, he remembers what happened last time. You remember the kicks from Swerve, the cheap shots.
Maybe you're confused. Maybe a lot of people are confused. Because I don't come out here for 20 minutes every week and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about myself. But I know the truth. I know who I am. I know a lot of people say it and they throw it around like it's just some sort of token, like it's some sort of catchphrase. But this isn't. This is the truth. You know it and I know it. I'm the best fucking wrestler in the world. And I have been for the last 20 years.
What a moment.
So you think, Swerve, you think that you can say that you're gonna beat me, that you're gonna retire me, that you're gonna cripple me in front of my daughter. This Sunday at Wembley Stadium, in front of the fans who have paid to see me for the last 25 years. For my peers who I've traveled the road with for the last 25 years. And in front of my family, my wife, my son, my daughter, you said you're gonna cripple me. Well, you're gonna have to do more than that. You're gonna have to damn near kill me, because I will leave my soul in this ring!
That is what Jeff Jarrett wanted to see. That is what Eddie Kingston wanted to see. That's what the world wants to see. Bryan Danielson, that fire in his eyes.
What a moment.
Swerve woke up the
Tonight,
dragon.
Tonight, there's been a lot of talking, there's been a lot of fighting, and there's only one question left. Can Bryan Danielson, the American fucking Dragon, beat Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship? They know the answer, and you know the answer.
The dragon is awake, boys.
The spirit of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, is galvanized. He is ready for the fight of his life this Sunday on pay-per-view, when he puts one of the most legendary careers in all of professional wrestling on the line against Swerve Strickland for the richest prize in our sport, the All Elite Wrestling World Championship.
Strickland has woken up the dragon. That's bad to Strickland.
Can't wait, guys.
We are just 4 days away from All In London. We will see you this Sunday at Wembley Stadium.